Good morning everybody and welcome in to a new day, new dawn and another day at work really, isn't it? Unfortunately yesterday I couldn't upload another video and that is due to being off work and there was just no content to fill during the day. I had a new door fitted in the house, took my car to get the brakes fixed and they snapped the wheel locking nut. So that's had to stay in the garage overnight. Other than that, nothing's really happened, unfortunately. So I sat at home, just watched a little bit of The Witcher. But however, I've came in today to a bloody foot mark on the side. How dare you wear boots? Well, I was walking around in my clean cab. Well, it was clean anyway, it's got a little bit of dirt now. The first things first, whilst I've been off, give the cab a good clean, get it all sorted out. Because we're going to be living in here for the next 12 hours or so. We need to make sure it's all clean, dust-free. Get all of that sorted out so when we eat our dinner it's nice and clean, or if we have a sleep we're not just sleeping in dirt, are we? Now all the vehicle checks done on a cab, it's time to do the same with the trailer. Things we're looking for when we're doing the checks on the trailer is the tread on the wheels, make sure if it's all right, there's no sharp edges sticking out on any of these bits, these frames are not damaged, all the buckles are all in place and are all looking good. And there's no tears in the curtains either. And not forgetting, making sure the LEDs work on there once we connect up to the electrics. And all the doors are all working and not going to fall off on us whilst we're driving. Let's have some AdBlue, along with some diesel. Now we've got the fuel, let's connect to the trailer. When connected up to any trailer, if you are new, or if you know like a regular seasoned driver, always double and triple check your handbrake. Last thing you want to do is connect to a trailer, and when you take your trailer brake off, the trailer will start rolling. So always double check the handbrake. Next up is the clip. And check the bar, make sure it's all connected to the fifth wheel. Now for the airlines. There's our shunter going away. So we just need to connect these to here. And just like magic, they're done. And then the legs. And finally, the brake. Just whilst we're on the subject of rolling away, like I was saying before, if you put your brake on because you left your handbrake not on, and then you put your brake, it starts to roll, just pull that away straight away. Best thing to do, just pull it, and that'll set the trailer brakes for you. Don't, whatever you do, I know it's tempting to try and run inside your cab and put the handbrake on that way. Don't do it. Use your trailer. You can't do it there, just let the fucker roll. Honestly, so many people in the past have been killed and injured because of running in front of the truck trying to get the handbrake on inside the cab. And whilst the truck's moving, you can get squashed very, very easily. So always double check the handbrake and then use the trailer brake as a backup. Because at the end of the day, everybody needs to go home safely to their families. You don't want to risk your life and ruin everything just by doing something silly. So always double check. I know I'm banting on about it a little bit, but always double check, serious. Now the health and safety is all out of the way and covered, check. Look at the state of that rain. This is when it's not fun driving HGVs. I'm going to have the camera up in there in the corner so you can see a little bit of the front, and then you can see myself, and we'll go get it all set up. But it's just grim when it's raining, it really is. You just get piss wet through. Luckily, got my waterproof coat for a little bit later on. So that's going to come out today, I think. I'll break it in case of emergencies. Before I do get too far in the video, I'd like to say a big thank you for everybody that's watching. Thank you for all the likes, all the support. I really do appreciate that. Thank you very much. And yeah, thank you for everyone put the input as well. Let me know what type of vlogs you prefer, lengthwise and stuff. So I'll try my best to fill it as much as I can for you, without being too boring as well. I'll try and keep it a little bit entertaining for you, haven't we? First things first. We always say this, don't we? Time to go get a brew. Well, I'll be damned. I kind of feel a bit of an idiot actually admitting this online, but that sunroof there, I tried to open it a few weeks back and I couldn't do it. I was like, oh God, why can't I open that? And there's like no handles on it, you gotta like push it open, and it was left open today. So I've just gone up, tried to close it, couldn't get it closed. I think to myself, there's gotta be something around here somewhere. It's got to be one of these many buttons here. And I'll be honest with you, I've looked at it a few times and I don't know what I thought, to be honest. I thought it might have been something to do with like electrics on the tail lift or something because of that going up. Yeah, idiot moment. But no, if you actually push that, he actually opens it. I can't believe it. Generally, I feel a bit silly. honestly. But at least I've got a sunroof that works properly, eh? I've generally been in this truck for about a year as well. We've not actually said where we're going today, have we? So we've got 2 drops around Wolverhampton, but I've got to get a collection via Appleton in Warrington before we go down to do the first one. So we're collecting 19 pallets from there to deliver to the first place in Wolverhampton, and then 5 pallets to the second place in Wolverhampton. I don't think they're too far from each other as well. They're quite close. One's WV10 and one's WS10. I was just looking for my pen and I found it. God damn it. That's that gone then. Collection all done in Appleton, and our first drop is down in Wolverhampton, 64 miles, and you're looking at about an hour and a half or so, depending on traffic, to get there. It's not too far off the M6, so it's quite good. So we don't go too deep into Birmingham for this delivery, which is always a good thing, isn't it? You've got to be staying away from Birmingham as much as you possibly can, because it's just nightmare really, isn't it? Traffic all down there all the time, though. It's all the time. And a good thing, the rain is held up for us as well, so it's not been raining whilst we're doing our collection, because we had to sit outside. 19 pallets, we had to get all them strapped up outside. Don't know already, I love a Greg's deal. Bacon balm and a coffee for $3.40. Cannot go wrong with that. Been speaking to the FLT guy, and yeah, this is not going to be fun. But we're here, we've got to swing it. What we're going to have to do is just drive down, and then there's not a lot of space here really to get the angle, but we're going to have to reverse it into there. Tight, to say the least. So one coming out. Now it looks quite tight, rigid really, doesn't it? Never mind Arctic getting in. Because my trailer alone is probably longer than that whole truck. I didn't think that guy was going to stop then. Let this guy go in front of me because he's only got the 1 pallet where I've got 19, so it's a little bit easier for him, isn't it? Get in and out. Is he going to go reversing, or is he going to go straight in? He's chose to go forward. And out comes Mr. Clark's. Them cars just do not stop, do they? What idiots. Alright, I'm going to have to get out and help him here. Might as well block the road so the cars don't come anyway. Wish me luck. Tight. Fast careful trailer on that side of the fence as well. I don't know if you can see it all there. This guy's tight on the inside. Yeah, mate.
Complacent bastards, aren't they?
You what?
Complacent bastards, aren't they?
Yeah, they don't stop, do they?
No.
So I had to jump. I jumped out like that, I was trying to stop one of the others.
Jump back then a little bit.
Yeah. Always in a rush to get nowhere.
Aye?
Always in a rush to get nowhere.
Look, what convenience is the main road there, but you want to go down there in an industrial estate?
Yeah, it makes sense, doesn't it? You know, that's a bit of a tight reversal, isn't it?
Aye.
It's a bit of a tight one there, isn't it?
Yeah, mate. As soon as you got to that curve and then you've done that 45 and then the 25, I already knew you knew what you were doing. So I had 10 from then, 10 from then.
That's all, lad.
Extra about here, mate.
Right, 19 pallets for this place. And you'll see how tight it is on the other side when we're going out. We'll put the camera on the other way and you can see it that way. Damn, it's tight. Biggest tip I can give you is just take your time. There's no point rushing around, because if you rush, you go have an accident, you go get postponed. A lot of things that are out of your control. If the traffic's bad and you turn up an hour late, that is not your problem. That is not your fault. You can't prevent the traffic from happening. Shut up, sat nav. So just take your time, honestly. Don't rush around. And most of all, you get in there in one piece. You get in there safely, and that is what you want to do at the end of the day, isn't it? You want to get home safely. I know I said it earlier about the rollaway and stuff, but it's the same again when you're driving around. If you get stuck in traffic, don't try and chase your ass and catch up, because that's when accidents happen. So just take your time and get there safely and in one piece. We're only 10 minutes drive from our next place as well. In the meantime, we need to try and pull over somewhere to try and get a 15-minute break. So that'll clear our working time directives. We need our break before 12 o'clock. We're due to get to our next location for 12. So 15 minutes before we arrive, ideally anyway. And then we'll probably take 30 minutes a little bit later on the way back on the motorway. That'll clear our driving time period as well. Look at this guy here. No helmet on. I don't even know what type of bike was that? I don't know, was it electric push bike or was it a moped with parts missing? I don't know. They drive anything around here, don't they, in Wolverhampton? Oh, really bizarre, really bizarre. If you're enjoying the content as well, guys, don't forget to hit that like, comment and subscribe to the channel as well. Also hit that notification bell so you know when a video goes up live, you can catch it straight away. I do try to post the videos at 8 PM Monday to Friday, and that will be for that day. So for an example, everything I'm doing today will hopefully be live by 8 o'clock tonight. In the future I might change it though. It's just so it gives YouTube that little bit longer processing time, because normally I upload my videos for about 7, half 7, then they go live for 8 o'clock. That's sometimes enough time for YouTube to process it to 1080p. But however, I record in 4K and I want the picture quality to be the best for you guys. So what I might do in the future is start uploading, say, Mondays onto Tuesday, and then Tuesdays will go live on Wednesday, etc, etc. And that just gives like the best picture quality then at 8 o'clock every single time. I thought there was a door missing on a house back there then. Currently driving down the A454 as well, and it's yeah, it's just pretty much a couple of miles down here really to our next location. If traffic stays like this, it's gonna be good. 1 minute spare, we managed to find some parking. It did seem a little bit tight though, whether I was gonna get my break on time or get an infringement. I came onto the industry estate where like my next delivery is, and recently there's been a lot more places doing this. And what they've been doing, it's very sneaky to try and get rid of truck drivers parking on the industry estates. They've been putting, like you see your double yellows, they have double red lines. So that means no parking on any circumstances. If you get caught parking there, they have cameras everywhere. You get like £100 fine straight away. So if you see a double red, just carry on moving. It's not worth it. Second drop done, nice and easy. A little bit of a tight one to get in because I've just had to come down there. Thinking that their yard might be a little bit bigger. As you can see, it's very small. So I'm going to have to reverse back out. It just gets a little bit tighter over there, doesn't it, with all these trucks? So I have to make sure our reversing game is going to be straight. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is what you call the M6 car park. Right here on the right hand side, as soon as you come past the Hilton services, it just slows right down, especially southbound, that is, by the way. So it's southbound on the M6, just past the Hilton services. Boosh. It's like that all the way until pretty much into Birmingham. Sometimes it's up to the Spaghetti Junction of Birmingham, which is right in there. But it's not fun sitting on that side. I've been there plenty of times. And luckily this morning we came off junction or two before, so we came through Wolverhampton at the top end. We didn't have to deal with this lot, luckily. So yeah, it goes back some amount of miles, just like that. Believe it or not, I don't know if you can see that van driver just there, but yeah, they just drove right up to me whilst I'm reversing. You can hear the thing going off, can't you? The noise. And if you do what I do, HGV driving as well, this is some of the things you gotta put up with pretty much on a daily basis. Very tight reverses, driving, tight roads, and a lot of idiots on the road as well, unfortunately. Oh, I'm taking a tree with me. Can't see anything in that mirror. And a lot of people, they'll stand there, as you can see in the yard, they'll stand there watching instead of actually trying to help you, to guide you. They'll rather see you fail and crash instead of helping you. It's crazy, honestly, the mentality of people these days. They'll get the phone out instead. I'll give me a few likes out on TikTok, watch this truck crash. And let's say there's one guy and there's the second one there. There's two of them. Right, how long's it gonna be back to the yard? Still need to take a half-hour break. Looking around 3 o'clock if the traffic is good to us. That might not be too bad, actually. I'll probably get towards Stoke area, give the office a quick call, see where they're at for collection-wise. Then I might have to do a quick little trailer swap on the way back in towards the yard. And then hopefully that'll be us done. 5:30 finish. Let's go! It's always good, isn't it, when you finish your deliveries off this early in the day. 12:30, deliveries done. Yeah, that'll slow down, it'll be alright. I do apologise, by the way, if when I'm doing a POV camera like now, if it's quite erratic, like left and right, I try not to do it too much, but when I look at the mirrors, I always look with my head. I'm like an owl. Like, I do full turns with my head and do it quite sharply because I'm looking ahead and then I'm looking to my left, looking to my right, and then ahead again, and I'm always checking the mirrors every single time, which you got to do. You got to keep checking your mirrors. But I do apologise if it does make you a little bit motion sickness because I'm going like left and right very quickly. I'm trying to slow it down a little bit, but we've got to be checking the mirrors, haven't we? What's the speed limit down here as well? 40. Okay, that's all right. We're only doing 38. Oh, we've got an accident there. Just leave your cars in the middle, not try and push them to one side. Why is nobody actually trying to help them though? Oh, have they had the crash or have they broken down? I think it might have been a crash. Yeah, there's some lady sat in one over there. Oh, they're all kicking off now over that side. I mean, they can't really do anything about that. They're stuck really behind an accident. But everybody's getting a little bit heated, aren't they? Oh, street racing is banned in a black country. I've seen quite a few signs around here as well when I've been driving around regarding high courts are trying to crack down on street racers. So they must have a little bit of a problem with it around here. All of these roads as well, these dual carriageways are all 40 miles per hour with a average speed cameras going around as well. So that's another sign that people have been putting the foot down a little bit. Over here as well, we've got the Dudley Zoo and Castle and the Black Country Museum. And the M6 is just over that way for us that we need to go. Oh, that's quite a cool statue up there, isn't it? Can you see the guy on a horse? Quite cool. Looks like a 3D puzzle, doesn't it? I know I keep saying that I need to start looking after my body a bit more, but I really do. But I just love a Greggs. You gotta get us past it when you're there. Steak bake. Got myself a little latte. And to top it off, you know, because I'm not looking after myself enough, I've got to get a Monster Energy drink. Oh my God, I'm gonna have an heart attack or diabetes by the time I'm 40. Oh no. I've spoken to our depot when I was at the services. We've got a collection over at Congleton. We're approximately 40 miles away from Congleton, where we are now on the M6. And an hour's drive to get there, but that is not including all this traffic, which could easily add an extra hour onto our day, really, can't it? Getting a full load, it's going to be a really heavy load, so they'll have to be strapped down. You're looking at about 20 ton or something getting collected from here, and yeah, a lot of weight on us. You can feel the difference from when you're driving empty till then collecting this lot from this place we're going. I feel the weight difference indeed. Right, yep, it's coming off. It's hit the fan. Yeah, something pretty bad has happened up there, hasn't it? I've got the matrix sign just above us as well, saying that the 4th lane, which is the fast lane, is closed. And it's gone down to 40 miles per hour as a warning. So I think, hopefully it's not too bad of an accident actually. Hopefully everybody's going to be okay. I think I might have to give the depot a quick call as well to keep them updated. Just to let them know we're going to be running a little bit late again, because we're still getting traffic. It's like on Monday, isn't it? We had no traffic whatsoever getting down there, getting everything done. As soon as we was on the way back, we just hit hours and hours of traffic, didn't we? And this could be the same scenario now for this. You got guys here on the right hand side going into that lane. You can see the big X on the board top saying that lane's closed. There's nobody coming over. Everybody's trying to move over to the opposite way where the lane is actually closed. I think I can hear more. I can hear more sirens. I don't know if it's behind us or is it in front. I think it's behind by the looks of it. Yeah, I can see it in, oh here we go, you can hear it now. Oh God, it's an ambulance, it's not good. It's that incident response unit, I think that is. Again, I just think, I'm just hoping that everybody's going to be alright. The traffic officer coming. And you've still got people in the 4th lane. up ahead, obstructing the emergency services. And this van here now, oh wait, no, it's blocking the lane. Is it doing something good? Yeah. No, oh God, look, the car just went right past him. So the van was pulling out and that car on the 4th lane just went straight past him. To the point of he actually swerved, nearly hitting the barrier in the middle to get past the van, which is trying to block people from using the 4th lane. This is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely idiots. There's a van to the right hand side of me. It's trying to stop people using that lane. And they are literally nearly grinding the car against the central reservation barrier to get past him. That is stupid. I believe you're meant to get like a couple of £100 fine as well if you drive in the lane with the Red X. Yeah, people are still turning over into it. You see now just above us, 4th lane, Red X. To a complete standstill now. It's been like this for about 4 or 5 minutes. Engine off, bit of POA on. Let's see how long we're stuck here for then. There's people with parked there in the 4th lane. He's taking that amp, taking the fire engine. About 2 minutes just to try and get past. And you got another little car here as well, another fire one. Not a good sign. Hope everybody's okay. See them right off in the distance, struggling to get past all them cars. Tell how heavy the load is. Struggling to lift it up a little bit. Just about to leave our collection over in Congleton. We're looking at about an hour to get back to Warrington, where we're based, and yeah, it should be about 5:30, maybe 6 o'clock finish, depending on traffic, but overall it's been an alright day. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you again tomorrow for another vlog and another day. Take care of yourself. Bye for now.